Hello, Frenzy. My name is Kate Shirk, and welcome back to Killer Frequency. Okay, so I am recording this on Sunday, August 4th, which also happens to coincide to be my birthday. I am 37 today. This won't come up till the next day, the 5th, because I fell kind of far back on my recording schedule, which is fine. So yes, dog's drinking water over there. Yeah, so I'm recording this on my birthday. I'm taking some time to relax and do things I like, which is things like playing video games and not worrying about shit. So, thank you all for joining me. And as always, like I was saying before in previous ones, I'm getting a head start, because since it's now starting to get close, everyone said now it's August, it's time for Halloween, so kind of getting in the mood with spooky stuff and creepy stuff. It's not officially Horrorween yet till October, but please go ahead and put your recommendations for that in. I would love to see them. I have like 4 as it is, but I've got a couple other things I want to play that's kind of on the, well, it's one other game that's on the spooky feature before we get to Horrorween. Anyway, I'm not going to waste more time. Let's go ahead and wrap up Killer Frequency. This should be the last episode. I love that load screen. I think it's so cool. I forgot what we're doing. Let's see here. No objective right this second. Okay. I forgot the controls already. There we go. Let's press it better. Why? That's weird. Okay. Done that, done that, done that. 8 tracks! Serial thriller. I feel like something's wrong. Can I talk to... Oh, here.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. Time to turn the music off. Oh, we have another call coming in. But, hang on.
What's up, Peggy? Peggy?
Peggy!
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest! I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway,
Now they're
we
in
got
love.
back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak.
Hell yeah.
Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her.
Whoever.
That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in.
Okay.
And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
Cool.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Nearly through.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air. Taking callers is the only way to see this through.
Okay.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up.
I wanted
It's
to say
almost
that.
over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
For real.
Why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
The one and only. I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, I've got a hole in my stomach,
I mean-
and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Oof.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you know what they meant?
I do. And I've heard that voice every day in my head for almost 20 years.
Every day. Does the killer live in Gallows Creek?
No, not exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Forrest, have you ever heard of somebody called George Barrow?
The boy who drowned?
Nope.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone.
Oh, jeez.
Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Her?
Her?
George's girl.
Oh.
Do you remember who she was?
Yeah. He called her Bean.
Bean.
I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What?
Whoa!
What happened? Are we still on air?
Nope.
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago, in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
I'm not going down there alone. We should go together. Ugh, I hate it. Oh, God. Oh, fuck, that scared me. It's just the water cooler. If they can cut the power, then they're probably in here, and I hate myself. I don't wanna. Is that it? I can't remember where it was. Big red button, right? I don't remember. Head to the basement to switch on the backup power. I hate this. Can I take that? Yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna whack someone with it. I don't want to be here. Big red button. You know, you'd think they'd have it somewhere that wasn't so hard to reach. Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry about that, everyone.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Forgot how to get back there. There's nothing in here. I hate it. I'm gonna whack someone with a fire extinguisher. I forgot how to get... I'm not loving the noises. Where's this generator? Why would anyone put a generator in a spot where people would actually look for it?
That must be it.
Why would you put it there?
Boom! We've got power.
Fuck
The whistling
off.
man. I need to warn Peggy.
That's just why we shouldn't have separated. Where are we? Fuck. You don't split up. We learned this. That wasn't... What's that noise?
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy? I need to get back upstairs.
Not loving the noises. Oh god, I keep thinking. What the fuck? What happened? I don't even know what it was. Oh no.
Oh no.
Peggy.
Peggy! Where'd you go?
What? Jesus!
No way. This can't be happening.
What are we doing? Wait. Oh!
A call.
Oh no.
Did Dawn press the Peggy button? Did she want me to hit it on my end?
I don't know what the Peggy button is. Is it this one?
Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest.
Oh.
It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet.
Oh boy.
Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well... I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch!
Wait, are you on the phone?
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if you crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two whistling men tonight. Of course.
That explains how they got around so fast.
How you were always able to get around town so quickly. And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? That... Are you...
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Marie Campbell. So, not Dawn, huh?
No, not Dawn.
What are you going to...
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
Maybe you just stop talking.
I talked to you.
Yeah.
And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
I'll do it.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
Just stop speaking.
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you? All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
Hooray!
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and If I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. When I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie. About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind.
Wait. Ricky was there? Roller Ricky?
He was. And he was in on the whole thing.
Is that true, Teddy? Did you tell him?
What? No, he...
You two were as close as anybody. I don't believe for a second you didn't tell him. If Ricky had told us, if he just told us, he and George would both be alive still.
Well, if Ricky weren't dead, we could have heard his side of the story.
It was just a stupid prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Someone ended
Oh,
up
come
dead.
on.
She's beating the shit out of him.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing. I'm telling you, it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused.
I mean, fair.
And
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up. At the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just...
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, god damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar!
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
Just beat him.
Bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Ash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. But I'm going to be mayor of this town, Forrest.
I doubt it.
And then governor. And then...
It's quite
who
a jump.
knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then.
So
Your
then-
father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
Except you
False
profited
reports.
from the
That's
From the
why
lie.
you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatment she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no, that coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never should have started. You shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. He should have been punished. But he's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined the football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
it was a winning throw.
We're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
Get away from here.
Right,
Beat it.
Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So, Marie, where? Oh my God,
Oh wait, it's Peggy.
Teddy?
You've got to help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later. I have to
Oh,
talk to someone who mattered more than you ever
it's her
did.
sister.
Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my God. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Sister. Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier,
while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
You should have said something. You should have told me.
I know, okay? I should have. But I didn't imagine this situation then, so
You're okay.
just... What happened to you, Marie?
Sorry.
You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy.
Because she was pregnant.
I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Well, that's not fucking fair.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy.
Why is it my fault? I was a little kid.
You forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police!
Oh, shit.
No! Henry! Get out of there!
Oh, shit.
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now. We got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Is it?
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. Let's make tomorrow better.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, how many people? Shut. Yep.
Dead of night, I can hear you calling for me, and there's nowhere to run.
Officer Officer Trump, come in. One suspect is in custody. Trail the other suspect into the nearby woods.
And you won't let me go. Oh no. Here in the darkness, I've got this feeling. It's growing stronger inside of me. It's a killer frequency.
Hell yeah, I love that.
I can
Very 80s. Just skip. Credits. Well, hold on, let's see what happens. I remember when TVs looked like this.
Oh, it's a killer frequency!
They weigh 10 million pounds.
We have the suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
Oh, she's gonna go down the way George did. I love how they did that. Okay, so out of all those people, only 3 died. That's pretty good.
Stop! Put your hands in the air! Get down on the ground!
Where's Eugene? There he is. Bonjour, je m'appelle Eugene.
Don't move! Nobody else has to get hurt!
I had a feeling. What was that?
Officer Lugo, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
Korean. Korea, not Korea, Russia, I saw something about Russia. Russia in the 80s is completely different from America in the 80s. Well, that was Killer Frequency. I really liked it. I love how it had the perfect amount of like scary without it. It was perfectly creepy without it being horribly graphic and grotesque, which a lot of these games tend to be. Or, excuse me, not games, but so much movies and sometimes games too. You know, you never know. But it had like the perfect amount of creep where you could remain safe. I wonder what would have happened, how you get like Forrest to die. I don't know. But I really enjoyed it. It was well done. I would love to be able to go back and fix my mistakes and keep these people alive. But I guess really the only difference, I don't know what the real difference would be other than they were just alive later. But I really enjoyed it. It was well done. I love the graphics. I love the setting. I love how it gave you that kind of uneasy feeling all the time. Yeah, it was pretty good. For a second there, I thought Peggy was involved, and Peggy was on the other side of the glass there, and in the mask. But that was pretty cool. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to leave this off here, but this is the finale. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, I am recording this on my birthday, which is August 4th. This will air on the 5th. I keep hearing a cat in my headphones. I think it's one of mine. If I am 37, but anyway, I am 37 today. Should you feel the need to do something, I'm not asking for anything, but, you know, maybe subscribe to the channel. I don't know. subscribe to the channel. Check out my books. I have several books that I have written. There's a link in the description box below that would lead to my website, which you can see all of them there. I'm also currently in the process of writing another one. We will see how that goes. I hope to get that published later this year, God willing. And all the usual. Make sure you chomp down on that like button if you did like it. If you like this series, leave a comment down below with any suggestions for Horrorween. Share this channel with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already to see other videos that I've done. I will see you all in the next one.